Hi, my name is Emily Madill. How often do you delay your happiness? Whether that's waiting to be happy until the end of the day when you're finished work, or perhaps the end of this week, maybe the end of this month, or the end of this year, or when you have met some specific goal or parameter that you put on yourself. Just ask yourself that question. How often do I wait until I've met some certain goal before I allow myself to feel happy right now in this moment? And if you're anything like many of us who are used to striving and multitasking and running households and working and just having a full busy life, often we create habits in our lives where we wait until some future time before we allow ourselves to just ease into the moments that we're in right now and find the joy of the moments that we're in right now, whether that is a busy moment or a moment while we're at work or while we're with our families or whatever that may be. So many of us wait until some specific time in order to feel like we can just sort of melt into our moments. And so I'm here today to talk to you about my e-course that I have combined with my coaching practice. And it's called Fall in Love with Your Life 1 Week at a Time. And this program I developed for myself actually back in 2014. I just wanted to feel more joy in my moments, even though I have so much to be grateful for. I have an amazing family, a great husband and kids, and just everything that, health, good friends and family in my life, and just so much to be grateful for. And yet I was finding myself just busying myself and always striving for some future event. And so I sent out this weekly email to my community that I called a confidence booster, and one thing led to another. And what I realized is through my practice is I was waking up to my own life and to just finding the simple joy and presence in all of my moments. And so I did lots of different things that year while I was creating this project, like skydiving out of an airplane, which I don't even really love flying. So, I just really pushed my comfort zone up there to do a lot of different things and just to find the passion again back in my life and to just strengthen that relationship that I have with myself and to slow down that negative self-talk and that inner critic, and instead be led in my own life from my inner wise guide. I believe that we all have an inner critic and we all have an inner wise guide. And so often our inner critic is like our monkey mind. It's that reptilian brain that we all have that kind of goes on that hamster wheel, that has that dialogue that tells us that we can't do something, that we aren't good enough, that we need to strive and we need to do, and just all of those stories that we can all tell ourselves. And we all have, our inner wisdom, our guidance system, that soft whisper and truth that feels right in our bodies. Sometimes we could call it your intuition. It's that voice that wants to steer us on the path that leads us to our greatest happiness and to feel that happiness now. And so just having a daily practice, this is what I've created in my own life, and I've turned it into an e-course, and I love coaching people through the process. But having a practice where you are training your focus to look for the good in your moments and to quiet your mind and to just prioritize what is important in your life, and just to ease that overwhelm and that feeling that you have to always be doing and striving. And so I compiled all of these weekly confidence boosters, that I called them, into my book, Fall in Love with Your Life 1 Week at a Time. And this is the curriculum that is inside of my e-course. And I'm offering the e-courses in 13-week programs that have a set start date and end date, but I also have my year-long coaching packages as well. And for these, I like to walk people through the process, and you receive monthly coaching calls with me. There's 12 calls total throughout the duration of the year. And it's just more of the program with the coaching is, you know, if you find yourself, if you're just in a place in your life where you're feeling really discouraged or you feel knocked down and you just like to have that extra support to, you know, just find your way back to yourself and to develop some new patterns and habits that will give you a sense of inner peace and will give you that sense of just having a handle on your life and having some life balance and just a love for life again, just sort of awakening that passion that maybe has been buried underneath all of the doing and striving. So that's really what my program is all about. It is an online program, and it's very intuitive to walk through. There's a weekly video, an essay, and some resources that I give. And there's a lot of opportunity to do some self-reflection and just working on increasing your mindfulness practice and your self-awareness. So I am going to include the link to my school below this video, but I just want to invite you, if you're just at a place in your life where you are feeling really overwhelmed and you feel like you're constantly looking outside of yourself for the answer, but you know that there's something inside of you just telling you that you know where you're meant to be, and that those sort of answers coming at you don't necessarily resonate, but you just know that you need to kind of let go of all the noise and the busyness of your life to kind of get back connected with who you are and what your truth is, and just training your focus just to feel good in your life and to prioritize what is important. If that's a place where you're finding yourself in your life right now, then I just invite you to click on the link and look through the e-course. There's a lot of frequently asked questions that I answer, and I just sort of walk through what the process is. But I am opening it now to invite more people in, and I do have coaching spaces available too. And I just love to support you through that process. I get a lot out of it too, working with people in that way. I just find it helps to keep me on track, and it's just really motivating to be in those spaces with others who are all, you know, who are on the path of just wanting to feel good in their lives and to feel good about life, and to not delay your happiness for the end of your workday or the end of your week, or, you know, when you meet that perfect person, or when you know, have a certain number in your bank account, because those are all moving targets. You know, the point of our life is to enjoy as many moments that we're in right now, all of the ordinary moments, to kind of squeeze out the joy in every moment that we can. So that's what this course is all about, and the coaching part of that is me just wanting to support you through that process. So any of this sounds like a right fit for you, I just invite you to click on the link below, and if you have any questions at all, you can certainly reach out to me and at emily@emilymadill.com, and I'd love to answer any questions you might have about this program. So I hope that you find the joy in your moment right now, whatever that looks like, and just have an amazing day. Thank you.